Hey guys, Bionic here, and welcome back to episode 9 of Genshin Impact. Now, last time we went on a quest with Amber, and we were learning a little bit more how to glide, and we are actually going to get our gliding license. Turns out that's a thing, and kind of reminds me of a driver's license. But then we got told that this glider named Raptor was going around the city stealing, and we needed to get to the bottom of it. So we are going to do just that this episode. But if you like what you've seen so far and you would like to see more of this, feel free to give this video a like as well. And of course, subscribe so you can be notified when I post this next. Alright, now without further ado, let's get into Genshin Impact episode 9. Alright. I think I may be able to make it from here, but this kind of gives you more of an overview of what Mondstadt looks like, and even this beautiful mountain over here. Doo-doo. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but it was worth a try. Since I'm gonna land in the water, I will just... Oh, darn. Let's see, and on okay. Thank you for your specialties. I will gladly use one of these. Since I'm going to be using this now, I'll quickly read about it, because my person won't drown just yet. Aether won't drown. Cold noodles from Mountain Deliciouses. Deliciouses? Chongyun's specialty. Though these stringy noodles would be irresistible in the sweltering summer, Chongyun insists on dining on them even in the chattering cold of winter. What a guy! Well, thank you for your birthday, and I will gladly use this. Confirm. Okay. Now I have a little bit of extra health. Not extra health, extra stamina, so I'm gonna gladly use that. Maybe I didn't need to use it, but for now that was very helpful. Alright. Let me go ahead and... Oh, sorry. It's just being a little glitchy. Alright, let's see. So... let's just go a little lower, and... here we are.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here.
Alright. How can we help?
The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Okay.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so... oh, that's so nice. Okay, so... with elemental sight, you can see bursts of different elements around the area. You'll also see specific plants and other things you can pick up highlighted in that white kind of aura. But for now, we're going to go over it because there's a hint of anemo element over by this spot that's pointing us to.
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is? It looks like a broken tree branch. Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore, there are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch.
You little... Okay, I think it's just running away now. Alright, I lost it. Alright, well, maybe I'll go get the other one.
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider. Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought. If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
That'll probably be good. That means we can catch him a whole lot easier. I'm just gonna head over here because it's just showing us directly where things are. Now, because this is a tutorial, I think that's why it's showing us exactly where this is. But other times, you'll want to use your elemental vision around areas to find hidden chests and other things.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime? Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Like the book you talked about.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Well, we would know that if we read the handbook.
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear.
Alright, sounds good.
It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Alright, let's head in that direction then.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead? There's only one way to find out.
Alright, let's do it.
Come on, we should keep following the markings. Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead. It
Let's head
sounds
over.
like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor?
Very potentially, yes.
Quick, let's keep going.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it's over here. Let's change to... Alright. Oh, we do have a battle for sure. Let's go.
Thank goodness,
quick.
the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
Alright, who are you?
What happened?
That's what I'm wondering.
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
What were you transporting in your carts, sir?
Hilly churls, but I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly churl camps around these parts.
They have? Okay, there might be a bit more of this than I thought.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it.
Huh.
But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Yep. So he was the one who disturbed them.
Now, who does that remind me of?
He's gonna have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open.
That makes sense.
I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
I'm sorry, my guy.
Funny looking. In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell.
Probably.
Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Honestly, we'll do the same too.
Heavy object. The artifact? This could well be our guy.
Oh, wow. Or it could be some just random guy who, like, glided out of Mondstadt with, like, a rock. Sorry, my sarcasm.
Tell me, did you see which way he went?
Uh, I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Thanks for pointing it out to us.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase!
All right, you got it, Amber. Let's head out.
Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
All right. Looks like he isn't too far ahead, so let's go ahead and find out where he went. Oh, hello there.
Another test subject.
Let's see. Let's change to Amber and then the last quest.
No escape!
Oh, you. Okay.
Freeze!
There we go.
Suffocate!
Okay, nothing to collect yet. And then my guy.
Careless.
I have to agree, you did definitely get careless.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too. Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
Okay.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? I wonder. Well,
Here we
this
go.
measly bunch can't slow us
So-
down, that's for sure. But we also
it's still
haven't found
showing
the
me where to go.
artifact,
I'm
which
surprised.
means... Huh,
Oops, I
look where
missed
we
it.
are!
There are no elemental markings ahead.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off.
How are we gonna get it now?
Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
Alright, let's go.
Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
Oh, hello. Ooh, okay. The reward for courage is flight. Raptor is lurking somewhere deep inside this temple. You cannot let him escape again. Use what you've learned about gliding to take him down. You've got it. Let's go. I really like her power a lot. It's really nice.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead.
Alright.
However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
Looks like we'll have to use the training you gave us.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off. If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop.
Okay.
You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Is this gonna be the final stage?
Yeah, but what's that gotta do with anything? How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
I'm up for the challenge.
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
Fine one. This will be fun. You're
It's
fine.
a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly.
Alright, let's do it.
Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt himself. So, what do you say?
Watch me nail this exam.
Woohoo!
I got
Good
it.
answer. Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
Alright, sounds good. Okay. Use the nearby wind currents to keep yourself afloat when evading enemy attacks. When gliding, you can drop bombs, defeating all enemies this way. I need to go back up into the air, and then I will fly through those. Alright. I don't know why it's not letting me look up. Oh? Alright, I will take it. Oh, goodness. Wait. Oh, I can only do this by flight. Okay. I have to be more strategic about where I... Okay, got it. Whoops. Got it. E. Oh, E. 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 Oh, that's fun. Let's see. Alright. E. E. Alright, let's go ahead and drop it.
Nice!
And
You
are
breezed
good.
through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's...
Alright, sounds good. Sorry, the audio cut you off. Okay. Let's head up here. Okay. Got some stuff to stuff. It. So I'm gonna have to glide down then. Right. This. And then this. If I can switch to Amber.
Hey!
Oops, sorry, Amber. That's that actually worked out a little bit nice because now I can run over here, switch to R, and then let's go. Oops. R. I forgot how to shoot for a second there, so apologies. I'll take it. Alright, Amber, I need you again. Let's go ahead and do R. Got this. Right. Alright. This. Let's run the power source to unlock the mechanism. Back to Amber again. R. Got it. Is there a way for me to fly over here? Doesn't look like there is. Let me see. Alright, let's go R. Oops. Again. Oh goodness. Okay. There we go. Alright. So 1 and Q.
With the wind!
Bye. Yeah. Let's go to 2 and let's go to Q.
No one escapes my sights!
Oh my goodness. Okay. Boom. Boom. And R again. Boom. 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 Alright. Come on.
Not so hard!
Yes. Okay, well, let's have you help me out real quick. Let's do this, and then we'll go back to here, and we'll go like this, and boom. And we'll go like this, boom. Alright. Or is that it? Okay, we got it. Okay, so that's what it was over here.
Time to clean up. Yep.
Alright. Let's go ahead and snag this real quick over here. Alright, time for some more gliding.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Maybe.
Amber! Over there!
Ah, hello there, friend.
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor! You can't escape!
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
As if.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you.
Let's examine our surroundings, just like you taught me, Amber.
You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
Maybe we can.
So how did he get across?
Maybe some kind of mechanism?
I don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Hmm.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
We can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
Alright, let's do it.
But... Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Alright, we will follow your lead.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
We'll see about that. I'm with Amber. Let's go.
Your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left. Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon.
Let this be our flight of courage across the escaping chasm.
Be my witness.
Go, Outrider.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
That was weird. It didn't show the text.
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
If you keep taunting, she's just gonna come across, bro.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Oh, that's where that voice line was meant to be. Okay.
The wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Alright, you got this, Amber. Alright. Let's do this with her on.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy. Steady as stone.
Freeze! Freeze!
Finally done.
Freeze!
Our bond is strong.
Just you watch.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Freeze!
Right.
Freeze!
Alright. One last guy.
All right, I got him.
Oops. Sorry about that.
I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one.
That's pretty crazy. Sorry about my effects again.
It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going.
That's true.
In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us. Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave.
That's very true.
Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
Plus, we have the courage of birds that learn to fly.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth.
Who said that?
At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
I'm pretty sure... Okay, that is 100%. Okay, just wanted to double check.
You did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
That's very true, Paimon.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Well, I'm glad you got to join us on this adventure.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you pass no problem. What do you mean exam sense then? Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether.
Wait, so can you actually give us this
But I
license?
always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all. Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city.
Can you do that on your own, or do you want us to come with?
Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
Alright, we'll see you there.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all
appreciate
done
her.
and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt.
Alright.
Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
I agree. Alright, let's go ahead and... okay, so we're meeting her actually inside the cathedral. Let's take our way over to here. It looks like another spot actually opened up, so hopefully that event doesn't get triggered, but I think it's somewhere down over there. Let's make our way this way and get our gliding license. Hey, friendo, Otto. I'm just gonna make my way in here. Don't mind me. Alright. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna definitely grab this viewpoint. That is beautiful. I am glad that we have that as a picture in our archive. Alright, Amber.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay!
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all.
I actually put a lot of effort into this, but thank you.
Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship.
What's that? Maybe? I don't know, you probably beat me.
I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring.
I'll try my best, but at the very least, I'll definitely try and win against you.
Oh, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience.
I wish the very same for you, so you don't lose your license again.
Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Alright.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Come on, Paimon, that was a bit rude. Sweet. Alright. Looks like we have some notifications, so let's just get to them here. Oh, that's nice. 10 million global pre-registers milestone reward. Dear travelers, thanks for your support. Genshin Impact reach 10 million pre-registrations across all platforms and regions. To celebrate our encounter, we'd like to present you all with this pre-registration milestone reward. Adequate fate times 10. The journey has begun, and we hope you will enjoy yourselves. Thank you. Let's go to here and click this real quick. And we'll go back, and I don't think we have any more achievements. Nope. And then let's head up to these two things real quick.
Ta-da!
Ooh.
Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you.
Got it.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the the kitchen. I practice so hard, but I still get nervous when introducing myself.
So these things that just popped up, and I think this one too here, is different characters that we can earn from different events and places. But this one, for example, we need to wait until adventure rank 18.
Hello,
This is
nice to
rank
meet
20.
you. Everything's ready.
Rank 20
Let's
as
go.
well.
Let the magic begin.
Oh, yes. Okay. This is what I was wondering about. I really like Lynette. Lynette is one of my favorites to play, and I actually use her on my original account. So I'm so happy that this is still a thing. So, oh, and then we have our test thing, like we were shown before. Okay. Oh, right, one last one. Experience. Oh, sweet. We got a bunch of these. Let's just go ahead and collect all of these. And then back to 2. We still need to cook 5 dishes and collect 3 of the wards for there. And hunt down the cryo mage. We will get to that in a bit. Actually, what I might do real quick is just show you some of the healing items. So, since we have 3 of these, I'm just going to use them now, but this is what we made in our very first episode. The delicious chicken mushroom skewer. I'm just going to use that to get all the health of the characters back up to pretty much full. But actually, one last thing that I will show you is, I'll just do it to show you, but you see these little icons down here? You can feed your characters specific items. However, specifically with healing items, if you feed a character too often, then they might become full. So you cannot use healing items too much. Otherwise, you might not be able to heal in the middle of a battle. So it's a good solid system to kind of like balance out the mix of wanting to play while having characters at a low level, and gives you more like emphasis to go and level up your characters. All right, let's head out and then we'll see what is going on. All right. So I think the thing that we saw down there is another one of our quests because we got unlocked. Okay. Shadow over Mondstadt. Thanks to your efforts, Mondstadt's elemental flow has returned to normal. It's time to report back to Jean. Well, first off, I'm gonna do this other world quest and just talk to Wagner, the blacksmith, and then after that,
The criteria for
I think
certificate exams are straightforward enough.
I am
What it
going
really
to
comes down
wait.
to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Sorry, I just can't talk while someone else is talking. But we'll go and do that quest, and then I will probably read a few things about the food items, maybe do that poll that we just got with the 10 wishes, and then probably end the episode there and save the Shadow over Mondstadt for an entire episode next time. Oh, what I will do though is let's go over here and collect our
Ad
rank
Astra
10,
Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
our rank 10 rewards. All right. Ooh, and we get a new sword. Let's go ahead and claim that. All right. Oh, well, let's go ahead and actually read about this, shall we? I actually need to read about this too. But for now, let's read about the prototype uh, Rancor. I'll enhance it in a minute. Hold on, game. The prototype Rancor, an ancient longsword discovered in the Black Cliff Forge that cuts through rocks like a hot knife through butter. Alright. Okay. This is definitely probably where I'm gonna end this soon. Prototype Rancor. An ancient prototype sword from Liu's arsenal. I probably am gonna butcher a bunch of names in this game, so just bear with me. The batch number has faded and no records exist to confirm the date of the production. A swirling cloud motif is etched to the body of the blade, which gives it a faint golden glow in the sunlight as it swirls the air. It is said that the bladesmiths behind the weapon reached the extent of their abilities and were forced to innovate. Yun Hui, the head of the house of Yun's family forge, approached renowned craftsman named Han Wu. With a combined expertise from both sides, Han Wu drew up designs for a new series of weapons, simply named the prototypes. The first sword made followed this design already had the feel of a formidable weapon. While trying out the sword at Mount Tanhung, Han Wu accidentally dropped it into the ground. The sword responded by unleashing a whirling tornado of energy that cut a 12-inch deep hole in the solid mountain rock. Han Wu took it as a sign from the heavens. He declared, "This sword shall be named Rancor, Destroyer of Rocks." This sword shakes mountains at their foundations and possesses the power of a thousand peaks at its tip. This sword that cuts through rocks like butter became the basis for all the subsequent swords made in Liyue. Awesome. Okay. Don't know if I see the motif, but if anyone can see it and wants to point it out to me, I would love to talk to y'all about that. But for now, let's real quick. Okay, I don't want to do auto select because let's see. Okay, it didn't pay anything level 1, so this should be fine. But let's see, do I have one of each still? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, don't have all my level 1 stuff. Okay. That's exactly what I didn't want, but that's okay. I'm actually going to level this up and give it to Aether. Let's see. Crit rage. This is a normal charge attack. Increase attack and defense by 4%. Max stacks. Alright, let's go ahead and go to details, fast equip, And we'll go ahead and switch this. So our crit damage goes down, but our physical bonus and base attack could go up. That's probably worth it. Plus, it'll probably look like a cooler sword with him too anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and
There's the blacksmith!
switch to him, and then we can kind of see what this sword looks like as he swings it. That looks really cool. Okay. I am glad to have it now. Hello, Wagner.
What?
I'm looking for a weapon.
Over there. Take your pick. Or if you need something else, I can make it on request.
Okay, sorry to bug you.
Wow, he does bespoke weaponry?
What is that?
Of course. I sell weapons, make them to order, and do refinements. All in the job description for a blacksmith.
Okay.
All you need is the ore.
Where do I get the
Anywhere.
ore from?
Everywhere.
Alright, got it.
You look confused. Listen, I'll tell you where the nearest deposits are.
Okay, sweet, I'll take it.
Bring some back and I'll help you forge what you need.
Great, thanks.
No need. I have other things to do.
Awesome.
He seems like a short-tempered guy. Was it something we said?
Take your pick. What do you want?
Oh, it looks like I already have iron chunks that I got. I've got the iron chunks.
Oh, yes. I'd forgotten about that.
That's something that happens in this game, is sometimes when you already have the items, it'll just go straight past the, quest part.
These are okay, I guess. Should be able to salvage something from them.
Alright. I'd like to have something made. Alright. I will have just this crystal made, but later on, we can actually make more of the prototype weapons. And also some other weapons in here too. But for now, we are going to just do this. Oh, and it's already complete. There we go. And we are done.
If you ever find ore in the future, you can always come and see me.
Alright, got it. We definitely will.
Ideally when I'm not busy.
I don't want to say this, but you kind of seem like you're in a bad
A
mood.
blacksmith's work takes focus and concentration. It does not take small talk with customers.
Sorry. Well, I guess we'll leave you to your work then.
When the craft is good, business is good. That's all there is to this trade, and anyone who tells you different is trying to con you.
That's fair. I can respect a man who takes good care of his product.
And if there's nothing else, I'll carry on with my work.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for your help.
He's certainly committed to his work. Paimon will give him that. His
That is
temper isn't
definitely
great,
true.
but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need.
Alright. I have another thing in here. Okay, sweet. Blacksmith. Okay. Alright. I think the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down, get in our little special spots, and we'll try our luck at one last wish. Alright. So for this wish, we have the chance of getting these 5-star characters or any of these weapons. I haven't really had a whole lot of luck at these, but 4th time's the charm. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's just purple. I was like, wait, is it gold? And then I was like, oh, darn. Alright. Whoops, I just skipped through it. Oh! That's another new sword I haven't seen before. Dang. That is kind of cool. Huh. I guess this is my run for like luckiness with weapons. Hey, I'll take it. New weapons are super cool. And then those leftover things, I'm gonna go in here and just use for this. Now we can keep saving up for another pull. Alright. I guess what we'll do now is I'm gonna go to her and I am going to actually enhance this with this other one. Unlock that real quick. We'll give that to her, and then it increases the percent of max health that this absorbs, and while protecting the character gains 15% increase in damage. So I will definitely take it. Alright, and then I know we have this sword for her, but I might switch it out for this weapon. Oh, that looks so cool. Like, seriously, I have never seen this one before. Alright, I'm reading about it. I gotta read about it. This is. Let me switch to it real quick, and then we'll go to Enhance. Details. The flute. Beneath its rusty exterior is a lavishly decorated thin blade. It swings as swiftly as the wind. A nimble blade with hulls and delicate engravings on the blade. The sword once made the sound of a flute when wielded by one with the requisite skill. The pitch and tone were determined by the swinging angle. This sword was buried when the Wanderer's troop disbanded. Unearthed years later, it has long since lost its ability to sing. Even so, it still makes a lethal weapon. Among the members of the Wanderer's troop was a valiant sword-wielding dancer. After the troop's attempt to tear down the ruling class failed, she was enslaved as a gladiator. Though all her hope and all her companions were lost, still she fought bravely. Her sword sang with the radiance of the morning's lights, and she was dubbed the Dawnlight Swordswoman. In his youth, the Dawn Knight Vindar was in the retinue of a knight. He went with his master to watch the gladiator match and was moved by the Dawnlight Swordswoman's splendor finale. He named himself the Dawn Knight in her honor and knew in his heart that he must do what he must do next. Oh, that's so sweet. That sounds like a love story. That's so cute. Ah, I wish I knew who this person was, like if they had any connection to someone within the game. But let's go ahead and let's level this up, shall we? I think that's full. All right. Awesome. That is so cool. I'm serious, you guys. I've never gotten this weapon before, and I am so happy to receive it. All right. Well, I think that about makes this the end of episode 9. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this experience. Once again, I hope that y'all did enjoy. I will have another episode coming out next week. It will be more in time than this one since I posted another video. But I will definitely be posting episode 10 next week. Also, once again, like I said in my last video, look forward to a new game coming out pretty soon. I'm going to try and post it by Monday, called Reverse 1999. Well, once again, I hope y'all did enjoy, and I will see y'all later. Alright,